Hey guys. So here's an interesting topic for today. Your daughter is getting married. Congratulations. The table is set, toasts are written, everyone in the family is so happy. But there's one word sitting in the middle of that room that nobody will say at first. No one dares to say it. You've been waiting for someone else to say it, but not you. No one else is going to say it. Here's what makes this different for a family like yours. For most people, that word, the prenup, is about a couple. For you, it's not. Your daughter does not just bring herself to this marriage. She brings shares in an operating company, a seat that may one day be hers. Her siblings, who also have ownership in the same companies, same businesses, they sit next to hers on the same register. The company does not know that she's in love. The cap table of the company doesn't even attend the wedding. When she signs a marriage certificate, the family balance sheet now is standing quietly behind her at the altar. Whether anyone acknowledges this or not, this is the biggest risk. The mistake is thinking that this conversation is about trust, trusting each other's or not. It was never about trust. It's about timing. Consider three families. The first family says nothing. The word was too heavy, dinner were happy, everyone's happy, and the years went by. 10 years later, divorce judge, they're reading the shareholder register aloud in a courtroom. And the company spent 2 years negotiating with someone who had never worked a day in this company. The second family said it a little bit too late. Couple of weeks, 3 weeks before the wedding, paper across the conference table, here we go. Signature is needed, signature is obtained. Documents are held, but something else in that family never quite did. The signed papers, she will always remember that timing for the rest of her life, and so will he. The third family never had that conversation at all. Why? Because it had been there 20 years, 30 years before she was even old enough to date. It was written into how the family holds what it holds. So when her engagement came, there was nothing to spring on anyone. It wasn't about the man she loved. It couldn't be. It was written way before they even had met. So that's the entire secret, guys. The word only wounds when it arrives attached to a person, when it's too late. And there are ways to build it that way. Structured with dollar names than just a prenup. Signed in before years, like long time before. It makes the dinner table version of this conversation really not needed at all. The families who have done this well didn't find better words. They found it earlier than this. That's the whole key behind it. And understand what's actually being decided at that table, because it's bigger than one wedding. Your other children are sitting and watching also how this is handled. This becomes the family's precedent. The template, every engagement afterwards, basically will have to inherit. That next generation will be learning in real time whether this family protect what it's built with, silence or with structure. Silence feels kinder in the moment, but silence is what put that shareholder register in front of a divorce judge. You don't want that. Guys, a prenup before the wedding says, we don't trust this guy. But that same prenup, written years earlier, it says, this is how our family works. It's not the paper, guys. It's when you write it. See you next week.